What's up, kids? How are you? Awesome. Well, I'm Mr. J, and I need some help today. I need you to help me sing my theme song. It goes just like this. Listen. Book of the Day with Mr. J. You think you can help me? Come on. Book of the Day with Mr. J. Yeah. Just like that. Let's do some more. Let's go. Book of the Day with Mr. J. Hey kids, go tell your mama your new friend said, hey, I like to read, laugh, learn, and play. Peace to anybody who has something to say.
Welcome back to another episode of Book of the Day with Mr. J. I am, who am I? That's right. Thank you. I'm Mr. J. This is Mr. and Mrs. Avocado, and they're here because I'm so inspired by Miss Tab Time. And she has her own YouTube channel. You should check it out. Anyway, before we get into the book of the day, let's get into the word of the day. If you weren't here for the last episode, word of the day is where we find a random word in this book and you repeat it after me. Let's see, what page are we going to find a word on today? The word of the day is going to be grass. Can you say grass? Grass. Good job. You did that better than me. All right. So tonight is our first good night story. So for our first good night bedtime story, I want you guys to turn the lights down, tell your mom and dad to tuck you in, and read along with me. I'm going to be really quiet as I read because I don't want you to be too excited while I'm reading, okay? So the name of this book is Goodnight Moon, and it's by Margaret Wise Brown, and the pictures are by Clement Hurd. Now, this book is really big, so I'm going to sit to the side so you can see it and I can see it as well. Okay. Are you all tucked in? Good. All right. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. Wow. Ooh, look at all of these colors. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. And a little toy house and a young mouse. All of that is going on in here. Can you see it? Wow. This is such a huge book. I can barely see everything. It's so... Let's see. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering hush. Like shh, hush. Like that, like my voice right now. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Oh, wow. Good night, lights, and good night, red balloons. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Wow. Can you see that? Okay. Oh, I love the red balloon. It reminds me of my children's book. Good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. What? Good night, everybody. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Good night, clocks. And good night, socks. Oh, good night, little house. And good night, mouse. Can you see that little mouse? So small. He should be outside. Good night, comb. and Goodnight brush. Wow, it's time for everybody to get ready for bed. Oh, boy, I tell you. Good night, nobody, because nobody's there. Good night, mush. Good night, old lady, whispering hush. Good night to the old lady, whispering hush. Good night, old lady. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Oh, gosh. Gosh, I'm getting so sleepy. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Book of the Day with Mr. J. I hope you had a good time. Now you get some sleep because I'm so sleepy too. Peace.
Book of the Day with Mr. J. Hey kids,